We're here with Skottie Young, the recently crowned Eisner Award winner.
Yes, yes.
Actually, you were telling me multiple Eisner Awards.
Yeah. Well, last year's Oz book we won 2. This year, Oz won 1. I won another one for Oz. So yeah, we got 4 now. So not too bad.
Not too shabby at all. And that was for your penciling work on Oz that you got the individual award, yeah?
Yeah, the penciling and inking. I got best penciler inker. Yeah.
Fantastic. So what's it like working on this? I mean, people have this idea of Oz. They have the images in their head from the movie and things like that, but you've managed to put your own spin on it.
Yeah. For me, I really just like to get into the book itself, read the material, try to block people's expectations, and just interpret it what I see it as. I try my best not even to look at the original illustrations because I don't want that to inform me either. I really just want to look at what Baum wrote and see what I think about that and what we come up with.
So you're reading then the original books and then translating that in your own visuals?
Yeah, now Eric Schanauer first takes the books. He breaks that up into script format for me. Then I go through, and break it all up into the visuals and then break down the scripts.
And then what's your artistic process for this? So you talked about how you take that. So what's your actual process for creating the art?
I will draw digitally on a Cintiq using programs like Manga Studio and rough pencil all that out. Do my page layouts, do my borders, everything, and then I will print that out on a board, a Bristol board, and I'll ink that with brush and ink. And then I scan that back in, do colors, sometimes bring it back into Manga Studio, add halftones. So it's a very, very mixed media between digital and traditional, and I just use all the tools open to me.
Now, is that what you like to do for all of your projects, or is that something you're doing specifically for Oz?
It's pretty much, I try everything for everything. I don't have any rules. I just, whatever I think is going to fit the moment, but that's my usual process for almost everything. Drawing digitally just helps me go a little faster, but inking traditionally gives me a little bit more, some effects and stuff that I like, and then going back in and finishing off digitally helps, punch it up and add some effects.
Now, you also, you're known for Oz, but you're gaining quite a following for your blog or site, Skottie Scott.
Yeah.
Talk about that for a minute. How did that come about?
It was simply one day I started doing warm-up sketches before I'd start my pages for the day. Just quick 30, 45-minute drawings. A buddy of mine, Scott Morse, who works at Pixar, he's a story guy at Pixar, emailed me and said, hey, we should start a blog and do this every day and sell them. And I thought, well, nobody's going to buy these every day, but, well, let's do it. So we decided to pick a theme each week, whether it be Muppets, Star Wars, Harry Potter, whatever, and we both draw the same character and our interpretation. And it's really taken off. If we miss a day, people are angry as hell, so it gets crazy. It's been a blast, though. It's a nice experiment. It's a nice challenge every day to see what kind of narrative, what kind of shapes that you can push in a very short amount of time and just roll on instinct itself and not overthink the process too much.
What's been the most challenging one to create so far? What's the theme that you've been like, oh man, really?
You know what? Star Wars at first we thought was going to be a breeze, so we were going to do all the movies, and it seemed that we hit a wall really fast because there's things that are so ingrained in us already that starting to bend them, you have a little bit harder time. So we burned down on Star Wars really fast.
Well, you almost have the same challenge that you have with Oz, where you have visuals that are so ingrained in everybody's ideals, and then you got to find your own spin on that.
Yeah, like when you get, I remember the biggest challenge I had was probably the Stormtrooper and Boba Fett, because the minute you change that helmet shape, it's no longer him. Which is what we usually do. We usually change a head shape, change a body shape. But the second you do that to those characters, they're no longer recognized. But that's also the sign of a great character design. When you can't change it or it loses it, they've nailed it the first time.
Fantastic. So what do you got coming up now? What's in the future for you?
More Oz. Yeah, we're rolling. The 3rd novel comes out in September. We're starting the 4th novel now. The sales are great on it. People are really supporting it. Libraries are supporting it. So we're just going to keep pumping those out, and as people keep buying them, I'll keep drawing them.
Fantastic. Well, let's wrap this up the way we always do by asking you, what's your issue? What's that question, that comment, or I'm sorry, what's that comic that you have that is so fantastic, so out there, you love talking about it?
I think I Killed Giants by Joe Kelly and Kim Nomura. It's just about this girl. I don't want to spoil it too much, but she tells everybody that she's a giant killer. She walks around fighting giants. People don't believe her, and I'll leave it at that. It's fantastic. The art's kinetic, quick, Joe Kelly's writings just hit you in an emotional way that most comics don't. So everybody should read that.
Yeah, that was one of our tops a couple of years ago. It was fantastic.
It's just amazing. And as I say, you almost can't talk too much about it, though, because if you do, you will ruin the amazing part of it.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations again on the Eisner wins, and have a fantastic show.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.